Hello everyone, and welcome to another News Coolum video and another charging site review. Now, I've technically already reviewed this EVgo site in Baker. Not formally though, maybe on a couple different occasions I have. And I'll let everybody who's traveling get out of the way. But yeah, so I haven't done a real formal site review on this site yet. And I've updated my expectations in terms of a travel score, a travel site score, and just general, charging site review scores. I guess just charging site scores in general. So I wanted to revisit it really quick before I hop back on the freeway and head up to Barstow on highway or Interstate 15. I can't really speak this morning. It's been a long road trip already, and. Yeah, I'm going to run through it really quick though, because I think this is a site that's worth talking about, and it's got some interesting qualities to it that I think are a little bit different than some of the other sites, and it scores actually really well, in my opinion, based on what it provides. So let's jump right into a site score. Let a fellow Bolt EV owner kind of mosey on out of here. So the first thing is access, right? This EVgo site in Baker, access, it's getting a 10 out of 10. And it's simple, right? We are literally right off of the freeway on-ramp, off-ramp, right turn coming southbound on I-15 like I was, one stop sign. You turn right into a very large parking lot, not a whole lot of competition for parking spaces. This is sort of in the back away from the store. And then of course the big issue, like I said, with most charging stops, DC fast charging stops, public and private, so even in the supercharger, no full pull-through parking. This one has it. This is easily a 10 out of 10 for access. It doesn't matter what format vehicle, it doesn't matter if you're towing. Even if you're towing a trailer, say you get a nice F-150 Lightning, whatever you have, you pull a full-length trailer, guess what? All of those chargers on the other side turn into nose-end parking. It doesn't matter. You're not blocking any of these chargers. All of them can be accessed simultaneously, all 6 charging points. So even if someone comes here with a big long trailer, hopefully they're mindful enough to pull in so that they're not blocking all of the chargers, like maybe snaking around and using this 350 kilowatt so everybody else can access. But that's the thing, is they can access. So 10 out of 10 for access at this EVgo Baker site. For amenities, unfortunately, it looks like the marketplace has been shut down probably due to COVID pandemic. Not ideal, but this is still going to score very high for amenities. I would say a full-on 10 out of 10 again for amenities. And the reason why is you're just a short walk from a couple of gas stations, places where you get all of the services you would require in a gas car on a trip. But there are also places to eat. If you come here at normal hours, you're right across from, Alien Jerky is on the other side of the road. You have this gift shop that please, just go in there and grab a drink, do something. Even if you buy your kids a coloring book, they've done a great service by hosting this site, and they should be rewarded for doing so. But overall, yeah, you can see a sign for the Mad Greek over there. They're just on the other side of the corner, so there's places to eat. There's things to look at. You can have a picnic here, grab some drinks from inside, cold drinks, go use the bathroom late at night, get some late night services over at the gas station. So all told, 10 out of 10 for amenities. Now we get to site concentration, and we'll let that beautiful car pull out. This is one of the sticking points for this site, is I think EVgo should have maybe upped the number of chargers, or at least given themselves the option to up chargers. 6 out of 6 chargers, I should say, it does get this a higher than average site score, but under my new criteria, this is really sort of, I would say, bare minimum moving forward. So it's slightly better than that baseline 4 chargers, so it's a 6 out of 10 for site concentration. I just would have liked to have seen them maybe plumb for some additional chargers, even adding a couple of level 2 AC heads for like the e-motorbikes and things like that would have been nice to see. Maybe would have even influenced me to push the score up to a 7 out of 10. The truth is, you're going to cycle through cars pretty quick here, but not as quick as you might think. Only two 50 kilowatt chargers at the end. So this really doesn't get any sort of a bonus beyond that basic 6 out of 10 site concentration score. It's a very serviceable site in conjunction with the 12 charger Electrify America that's still under revamping construction down the street, and the charge points at the other side of town. There's ample support for the current population of non-Tesla CCS EVs or DC fast charging EVs. So that's not bad, but I would like to see a site like this have maybe at least 8 to 10 to 12 chargers, basically a second island of chargers that could be accessed, and that gives a lot more throughput and a lot more access for people. And the shading would even help if they put them here more than it currently helps, but I'll stop dogging them about that. The next category is location, right? And when this site went in, it was an easy 11 out of 10. Now that things have calmed down, there are more chargers going in. Like I said, either side of town in Baker, there's a lot more. There's rest stop chargers. You have a hard time taking an exit on Interstate 15 between Barstow and Las Vegas and not finding at least one charger. And so I would say that diminishes the importance of this, but I don't think so. I'm giving this a 10 out of 10 for location because as people are seeing, we're seeing Mustang Mach-E owners and VW ID4 owners that were relying almost exclusively on Electrify America down there, not having an option here anymore because it's under construction. Now, 250, 175, still 150 kilowatt, and a 350 kilowatt charger, all available for those faster charging, longer range EVs that were relying primarily on Electrify America. Having this redundancy makes it still very, very important. So 10 out of 10 for location. And then finally, for speed, I'm going to have to only give this a 9 out of 10. And the reason for it is, yes, there is one 350 kilowatt charger, the fastest charging currently available from any provider, right? So this is as fast as the fastest Electrify America, faster than the fastest Tesla superchargers. So good, right? Good, but only one 350 kilowatt. Basically three other 150 kilowatt, and then 250 kilowatts. So I can't give it full credit for 350 kilowatt on a travel site. It needs to all be much faster chargers. So I would prefer to see 2 350 kilowatt and 4 150 kilowatt on these mixed use sites, but I'm still going to give it a 9 out of 10 just to screw up my math a little bit. And that's with this updated site score, right? What we're ending up with is basically a 44 out of 50, which is a strong B. It kind of went down. I believe it might have been almost an A before, or maybe it was similar to this before. Maybe I gave it a 10 out of 10 for speed before. Well, 70 miles later, right? I just realized I goofed on the EVgo Baker charging site score. It was actually 45 out of 50. I forgot that, the score was 6 for site concentration and 9 for speed. So combined, that was 45 out of 50. So it's an A site. So forget what that idiot back there in Baker told you. It's an A site in my book. Those 50 kilowatt chargers are really dragging this site down, especially for the use case that it's a travel charger. I would not call this a mixed use site at all. This is a dedicated travel charger use. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, nice trash can. Nice trash can. Squeegees would be great, but it's going to just dry out in the water anyway, so BYOS, right? Bring your own squeegee. All right, well, I hope you found that site review useful. Let me know what you think about my scoring, or whether you think it was justified, whether you think I should have scored it higher. What do you think about some of my criticisms, like the solar panels, the 50 kilowatt charger is still here. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and thank you for watching.